Millennials Suck Podcast, millennialsuckpodcast.com. We're here with MCRB. Thank you so much for showing up. How you doing today, man?
Good, thank you. Thank you for asking. It's a great day, you know. A few days ago, it was cloudy. I thought it was going to be a cold weather,
right?
You know? But apparently, it's a really nice weather today.
Hell yeah.
We're here having an interview.
Yeah, I've been up here since like 9 a.m. I have no idea what the weather's like outside.
Yeah, it's good.
So let me ask you real quick. Let's ask you about your music. How would you describe your music to people?
I have a little bit of everything. You know, I have singing a little bit. You know, I have hip hop and drill also, and I do mixed music.
Right.
Which is at the moment I do English and Turkish.
So when you do that, do you release each song individually in both languages, or do you just do like one song will be in English and another song will be in Turkish?
No, it's mixed.
Hell yeah.
I got mixed words, you know?
Okay, so it's just like overall, it just goes back and forth.
Yep.
Okay, so how long have you been doing music? Like, how'd you get into it?
Well, to be honest, I was outside thinking about it. If they asked me that question, it's a long story, you know?
We got 10 minutes and we can fill it with your whole origin story if you'd like.
I was 19 at the moment, you know. My brother was in 6th grade. And I was working at the rental center, you know. I was making tents.
Right.
I came home. He's like, you know, this girl, she got famous from New York. She wrote a poetry, and she got famous. And she's only 13 years old. I was like, if she got famous, why I can't?
Right. And
I started writing stuff, just random stuff. And then I did my first music back in 2012.
Okay.
I did that on French Montana's song, Tarao.
Okay.
I don't know if you guys know that.
So you kind of freestyled that song with your own shit then?
No, I actually wrote the song.
Oh, you actually wrote that song? Okay, hell yeah.
And then I started doing trucking business, you know? And then, but at the time I was still writing music, you know, while I was driving, you know, you have a long road to drive, like 7-8 hours.
Right.
And
our producer over there used to be a truck driver as well, so.
And then I was just writing music, you know? My dad was like, here we go again. He stopped mumbling, you know?
Right.
God, he didn't like it at the
moment. He
moment.
didn't like that shit. Listen, I've been doing this shit my whole life, and my dad hasn't liked it a single day, so I get it.
So, and then recently, not recently, but like 4 or 5 years ago, I found this place. I found Tony, Max, and then I started saying to myself, you know, if I want to be something, I have to put my effort into it and then do it.
Right.
And then here we are today.
And here you are.
First show.
This is your first show?
Yeah.
Are you excited? Or are you nervous as fuck?
Actually, I performed 2 times at the weddings.
Okay.
But I already got that stressed out, you know?
Yeah, so you know what it's like to be in front of a crowd of people, so you're already used to that.
Yep, I'm gonna put my glasses on, you know, on the show, so...
Yeah. Just go into solo mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you be all right.
Just go.
So, what is your writing process like? Do you just go with whatever words you're feeling and find something to put them on? Do you look for like, you know, like a beat or something and then go from there? How does it work?
I don't know if it's the hard way. Usually people, they put the music, they put the beat, intro, and then they start writing it. What I do is I write the music in my head, and then I note that, and then I try to look for the beats and to see, because I can flip the words, I can speed the words, and I can do it like a slow version of it.
Right.
And then it depends how I feel that day, you know? And I can twist the words. And then in a whole song, I don't only tell one story in a one song. I give like 4 or 5 messages in the song.
Oh, so you're pulling from an array of like different messages to put into one song. So you just kind of like really have diversity in each song.
I have this problem. I cannot be a storyteller.
Right.
I can't do that. So little bit of this, little bit of that, little bit of that, you know?
Right. Just kind of keeping it moving, kind of like
but
letting
it gotta be the same topic though. You know, I cannot be like rapping about girls and then tracking.
Right.
You know,
you gotta stick to the same, you know, topic and all that stuff. So when did you link up with Blacklight?
2008. 18.
2018?
Yeah,
Okay, so how did you come across Blacklight? Did you like just find them on like a random Google search? Or?
that's what it was. It was on Google Maps,
Right.
I think I was passing by because I'm
Okay.
a truck driver. I pass all the time through 75. I found this place and it was 5-star, I think. I was like, just let me try it, I messaged them. They say, just get the session and come in. And it was the 21st time when I started working.
Okay.
We met a beat. And from that day, I made 12 songs here.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm doing 9 songs tonight.
You're doing 9
9
songs
songs?
tonight?
9.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Okay, so let me ask you: Are you like do you live in the Cincinnati area, or do you just kind of like
Dayton.
pass through and swing by? Or?
No, I live in Dayton.
You live in Dayton. Okay,
Yeah.
see, I live in Middletown, so I'm not that far
Yeah.
away from you.
Yep.
Okay,
So
how long have you lived out there?
I moved in 2010. Then
Okay.
I moved back to Connecticut.
Okay,
And I moved in 2014.
right. So you kind of were like
Like,
back and forth,
yeah.
and you finally kind of just got
Yeah.
locked in back in.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So let me ask you this: What are some of your like musical influences?
Like,
Like who kind of like inspires you
Oh,
to work in
I have
certain
in my
ways?
song, I shout out their names. It's first French Montana, that's for number 1.
Right.
Because he was the one back in 2012, when he got that music out. I'm worried about now, that song?
Yeah.
He was one of the first influences.
Okay.
And then I have Turkish rappers. I have Uzi. I have Murda, I have Ezel. They're Turkish rappers, but they big too.
I was gonna say I'm really not familiar with too many Turkish rappers.
Yeah.
However, I am familiar. There was at least one person from the Worldwide Choppers song that Tech Nine did. That was-
Jezza.
yeah, that dude.
Mama.
Yeah.
You get that word?
yeah, that dude was a beast, man. I couldn't understand a word he was saying, obviously, but I was here for it. Dude
Yep.
was a savage. So I noticed that, like,
Actually, I'm bold like him.
yeah, same dude. Yes, this guy gets it. Fuck you. With your pretty ass hair. Don't even point at him. He's not here right now. It's just me and you and fuck you. So, what is like if you had to like give your music like an overall message? Like, what are you trying to convey through like your music?
Life, sometimes we want something
Mhm.
and we think it's good for us and we can't have it, Basically, I give a message that when you really want something, and it doesn't happen, don't get upset about it because the God knows the better and what's good for you and what's bad.
Right.
That type of message I give.
Just go
Yeah.
with it and do what you love, man.
Yeah.
I respect that. So let me ask you one last question. You have a lot of Turkish influence. Are you? And this might come across as an ignorant question, but like, are you actually from Turkey? Like, is that where you
No.
were?
I was born in Russia. That's why
Okay.
it's MCRB.
Okay. Like, well, I asked you that
Yeah.
off, and I didn't want to like have
My
to make you break
background is
that down.
kind of
I was really curious about your background, but I didn't know how to
Yeah.
respectfully ask. You
yeah.
know
My
what I mean?
background it's a long story. My great parents they were from Georgia,
Okay.
the country.
Yeah.
In 1944, the World War II, they got moved out to Middle East,
Right.
Uzbekistan. I don't know if you know.
Mhm.
And then from Uzbekistan, they got moved to Russia. And then from Russia, we came here in 2005.
Okay. How old were you at that time?
When I came here,
Yeah.
I was 13.
Okay.
Like French Montana,
Yeah.
with Matt.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
13 when he moved here from Morocco.
Hell yeah.
So it was a long journey.
I would say so.
We'll see. From
Yeah.
here, I don't know.
Well, I mean, I listened to some of your stuff the other day. Obviously, I'm also because I was told you speak like 4 languages.
Russian, Turkish, English, and I understand Azerbaijani.
Okay, so
So,
see,
It's kind of similar words,
yeah. So do you? Is there a plan to like integrate all the languages you speak into your music, or is it just you sticking with the
I want to
Turkish
add
and
Russian
English?
into it.
You want to add the Russian as well?
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
understand that. It's like coming from 3 different perspectives all at the same time is a really cool way to do
Yeah.
that. Not a lot of people are able to do it so easily.
And it's going to be hard for me to grow big here because I want to stick with Turkish,
Right.
grow there because Turkey likes what's going on here. And people here want to know different stuff.
Right.
So I want to grow in Turkey for now. Hopefully, we're chasing that. And then after that, I'm gonna be back. Maybe I might move there for a couple of years, you know, to make my environment bigger.
Establish yourself.
Yeah,
a
just
little
kind
bit.
of build yourself like a home base type.
Because in Turkey, you know, they like English music, rap, everything. So, and I know English, and maybe I might feature somebody that really famous there. Who knows?
Well, I think you can do whatever the fuck you want, man. I think the fact that you know 3 languages and can understand a 4th is better than most people. So I think you'll be okay no matter what you do personally. But I really do appreciate you sitting down with us. Where can they find you at?
MCRB _1992.
Okay. And you're streaming everywhere?
That's the problem of mine, you know. I don't stream a lot.
You don't stream a lot?
Nah.
Okay. So is your music available on the different?
I have 5 songs.
Okay.
On my YouTube channel.
And is it just YouTube?
No. It's like on 25 platforms.
Okay, so you have like
Music,
Spotify, Apple, and all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a manager that does it.
Hell yeah. Okay, well then you seem good to go, my man.
Yeah.
Well, we appreciate you sitting down with us. Thank you so much for your time. We look forward to your set later, man.
Yep.
And it really was great meeting you.
Merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün Millennials Sak Podcast'teyim. Ve teşekkür ederim beni buraya aldığınız için. Bounce.
International as fuck.
Thank you so much for that.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.